Welcome, my lovelies, to Mama Beyond Sight. And I am your host. My name is Sandra. Welcome, welcome. Here you will find how to align yourself with spirit, how to align yourself with God consciousness. And we utilize meditation. I'll teach you how to um, use meditation as a focus tool. And I do give spiritual messages and channeling spirit and kawi shells along with tarot cards and much more, my lovelies. And if you are a person that thinks outside the box and you do want to learn more of the spiritual world, you're in the right path. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, Let me plug in my mic. It just sounds better for some reason. hmm So my music in the background is always featured by meditating music for body and spirit. As I always suggest, to go check them out. It's a great playlist, and I love the energy that comes out of the different types of Nora beats, uh, all different types of sounds that vibrates with our body, right? That triggers certain aspects in our body as our chakras. So if you have not uh, checked them out, do so. And thank you to my new subscribers and my long whole subscribers that have been with me from day one. I love you guys all so much. And I'm almost there to 300, only 20 more subscribers. So please like, share, and comment. And, you know, let's do this. Almost there for 300. And we'll begin our gratitude fest. It's going to be a lot of fun. So just a little bit of fun time for my subscribers. So if you have not subscribed yet, you still have time. Okay? Trying to make sure the music is not too loud. And I appreciate and your love and your support. Once again, welcome in. And you know, as I always say, share out your experience. You never know who might need to hear that same experience that you went through. And sometimes we feel that we're alone um, going through this spiritual awakening, especially if you're a beginner. And even if you're not a beginner, because sometimes I feel um, alone also. Uh, not too many uh, people in my surroundings are, I don't want to say inclined, but, you know, they're not really into um, the spirituality. Um, they do respect it and they do ask for suggestions. But, anyway, so today's topic is going to speak a little bit of piggybacking on what we already have learned on our uh, ancestral spiritual teachings. And we're going to speak about, which I spoke before, but I'm going to rinse and repeat, of our spiritual table, or what we call a bovella. Okay? So we have spoken about our guiding angels, our spiritual guides, and ancestors. There's still so many people that uh, are confused, that a ancestor that just deceased could be your spiritual guide or your guardian angel. As I've said before, as wonderful as that is, as wonderful as it sounds, it's not so. So please, my lovelies, keep this in mind, you know, that a deceased loved one is not your spiritual guide. It's definitely not your guardian angel. Okay. Your spiritual your loved one does and can come back and give you emotional support, spiritual support, and they will be there for you, but they not part of your what we call cuadro, a spiritual circle. Okay, because before you are born or in this existence, okay, these things were all planned for you. Okay, you already had your set of spiritual guides. All right, spiritual guides, ancestors. Okay, two different things. Um, you could have a ancestral that you didn't know billions of years ago and happened to be a spiritual guide, but a mother, father, whomever, deceased 10 years ago, a year ago, a month ago, definitely not. No. Mm-mm. That's not possible. So please don't say your guiding angel is your mother. Okay. We might mean it a different way, which is, once again, it sounds lovely, but this is not facts. Okay, we're learning, and we want to teach others that this is not so. Okay, once again, your spiritual guides are picked for you from before you was here. So you come into this world with three spirits. Okay, and then the rest of your cuadro starts aligning themselves. Okay, meaning you come down with your guardian angel, you come down with your main spiritual guide, and your main spiritual guide is not an ancestor. It's not a parent, a mother, a loved one. This is someone that you've never known. It could be someone that has lived on this earth years and years and centuries ago, but it's not related to you in blood. Okay, so this is your main guide. This is the spirit that aligns everybody else in your cuadro or your spiritual circle. You know, without him or her, things just become chaos. Okay, he or she is like the general of your spiritual guides in as a group. Then you come in with a what they call a this spirit has a little bit of light, but the spirit um comes with a lot of baggage. Why do you say that this spirit and we all have him or her? It's for teaching for that spirit, you know, depending on how that spirit helps you in this earthly time, how the spirit starts learning okay, certain things with you, okay, that spirit rises. All right. And this spirit is neither bad or good, but that spirit is there for you and him or her to help each other. This is where the bovella comes in. This is where your spiritual table comes in. Amongst other spirits, the more you meditate, the more you pray, the more aligned you become. That third spirit aligns himself. Okay, so it's like I mentioned to you guys before, when a deceased loved one passes, we do certain prayers, you know. And even if you don't know a whole bunch of prayers, a simple prayer, simple words of positivity, and letting them know that it's okay for them to step into to on the other side of the veil, okay, the white light, if you want to call it. All right. Um, some spirits, some of our family members, friends need that prayer. You know, some go willingly, and some, as we spoke before, they die drastically or all of a sudden. Some don't want to end the life, and they refuse to go. You know, and these prayers, these positive thoughts, is what's going to bring the light closer to them. Okay, in order for them to let go that which is serves no purpose to them, because they're no longer part of the material world, right? So we do that for all our spiritual guides, okay? But the most three important ones is our guiding angel, and our primary guide, and our I don't they call them like a confused spirit, but not all the time they in that or to say too far gone, right? So this will be up to you to, along with your main guide, align that third spirit. And as you align these two spirits, everybody else in your spiritual cuadro, or your spiritual circle, begins to align. They'll know their place, because each spiritual guide, and how many spiritual guides would you have? The only way you would know, okay, is by seeking a medium that just gears towards that, okay? um because there's really no telling how many. They come and they go, okay? um so if you seek out a medium that does those types of misas, is called, um they will be able to tell you, and they will be able to tell you maybe some names, not all of them, because there's some spirits that will not disclose the names to the medium, you know, because they feel that that's for you only. So eventually, the more light that spirit guide guide has, they'll be able to transmit to you their names, um, what they like, what color candle they prefer, etc. You know, but yeah, that's the purpose of our spiritual table. That's where we're going to align ourselves and our spiritual guides, spiritual protectors, and ancestors. Okay. They are three different types of well, that could go on, but in the Piritismo, I'm going to speak how I was taught. Okay, there's different other ways. My way is not the only way, and my way is not the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But I'm teaching you what was given to me. Okay, I have a spiritual altar. That's a spiritual table. Okay, my bovella is separate from my um, my altar where I keep my saints, right? And my spiritual bovela, there is where we do the praying, meditation, and some people will put the ancestors on that bovela. I personally don't, but that depends on the spirit. Okay, I do give them light there, but when I do special offerings, or you could put food, or some people put pictures, etc. Um, I don't put those items on my bovela, and my bovela um, is simply with cups, and I'm going to show you, okay, maybe in the next video. But I have a third spiritual table. That's where I tend to my ancestors, because there's some ancestors that want to be taken care of on the floor. Some want coffee. Some want to be put on the table. Some want their own personal space, and yeah, me personally, I don't have a lot of room, but I try to my best to make my ancestors, especially my mother, grandmother, husband, etc., comfortable. Okay, in their spiritual table. All right, which we call a bovela, ancestral bovela. There, I will put food and cigar, etc. All right, my lovelies. So, sorry. In a nutshell, you know, the purpose of a boela, a purpose of a altar, is to uplift the spirit. Okay. Obviously, the saints don't need uplifting, but they do need prayers. So if you're looking to put up a altar, for the saints, that's something different to a boela for the spirits, to the ancestors. Okay. So, but they all function with the same basic idea. It's to uplift spirit and adjust your spirit with God consciousness, you know. So in the next couple of videos, I will show you more, my lovelies. So if you